Hello everyone, in this video I'll be comparing Coca-Cola from a can to Coca-Cola from a plastic bottle and just talking about the difference in taste and which one I prefer. So Coke in a can, where I'm from, we didn't have cans for a very long time, so glass bottles or plastic bottles were the way we had to go, but cans came to where I live like 10 or so years ago, and I guess 15 probably years ago now. And aluminum cans have a bit of a flavor to them that plastic bottles or glass bottles don't have. So that's one thing I already know going into this, but I'm going to compare, contrast, and we'll get into it here now. So I'm using Coca-Cola Zero. That one didn't taste too bad. Obviously it tastes pretty good. That's the reason I buy it. We'll see if there's any difference in the taste at all here though. So now we got the plastic bottle. Plastic bottle felt a little bit more carbonated than the can did. The flavor differences would be very subtle, so I'm gonna have to kind of go back and forth between the two of them here, and hopefully I can figure it out because I'm perplexed. I know a can should probably taste a little bit worse, but we'll see. Yeah, one thing's for certain is that Coca-Cola from a plastic bottle has way more carbonation. That might be due to a differing mouthpiece or the ability to keep it fresher in a bottle than in a can. I'm not 100% certain, but it will keep its carbonation a little bit longer due to the fact you can put a cap on it and seal it in there so that it doesn't leak out. Whereas this, once it's open, it's ticking down the time until it goes flat. So that's one of the major differences there. But in terms of taste, this one does taste a little bit more pure. Yeah, definitely the bottle's got a bit of a not a different taste. I'd say it's probably the real taste, whereas the aluminum's impacting the taste in this one here. I'm going to taste these in reverse order. I think of my final 2 cents. Yeah, this one's definitely got a bit of a stronger flavor to it. It tastes kind of reminiscent, like I think McDonald's Coca-Cola is kind of the top tier, and it's closest to that. This one, the flavors are a little bit muted. I'm not sure how to describe it. It isn't very drastic, like the difference between the two of these is not very large, but this one definitely has a bit of a different taste to it than the actual plastic bottle. It doesn't taste as pure, maybe. I don't know. There's something. It might be the act of having to put your lips on a aluminum can. Excuse me, wow. A lot of Coca-Cola bubbly going on here, but I think the act of drinking from the can causes it to taste a little bit different. That's just my, I guess, interpretation of this. So I would say the Coca-Cola from plastic bottle is better. Now, my reasoning for that is due to the fact that, again, it tastes a little bit better, but you can reseal these and drink it again later. Plastic obviously is a little bit worse for the environment, but make sure you're recycle them both. And yeah, I personally, from a taste perspective, I think the the Coke Zero from a plastic bottle tastes a little bit better than the Coke coming from a can. But the difference isn't very noticeable in all honesty. But I will probably be getting Coca-Cola from a bottle, 300 milliliters versus 355. So you're losing a little bit, but I honestly didn't notice. I felt like these are a little bit bigger. I might be drinking a little bit less. I honestly think the mouthpiece impacts how we interpret the flavor and how we drink these things. This ends up being a little bit more carbonated. And again, as I said, probably due to the mouthpiece. So I find I drink a little bit less with this, and I drink a little bit more, I guess, per gulp with that. So yeah, that's Coca-Cola from a can versus a bottle. Hopefully that was a little bit informative, but thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button below. I'll see you in the next video.